I hey to no one. I always feel weird streaming live when I can't see anyone watching. So I'm just gonna wait for a minute. You guys will have to forgive. I feel like the video quality. I'm getting a new camera, a new webcam. I just don't have one yet. Actually, I mean, to be honest, I do have it. It's just in an Amazon bag and I haven't opened it yet. So the picture is good looking a little different because I'm actually at my computer instead of on my phone, which makes me happy because like figuring out how to hold my phone gets really tiring. And also, like the live stream that I did yesterday, like killed my battery. Like when I finished, I had like 5% battery left, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot. Like going live and streaming for over 30 minutes probably definitely uses up battery. So I am glad to be on my computer. Um, Good afternoon, everyone. I was about to say good morning. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. Happy Labor Day. How is everyone? Um, Mom, you're at work. How's the audio? I just want to make sure everybody can hear me okay. But yes, hi Tamika, how you doing? I just wanted to come on here and check in. It's like a couple fold. I wanted to come and check in. I kind of wanted to test my webcam and audio setup because, like I said, this is my first time doing this, but I'm going to be doing a lot more video streams and video conferencing on my computer. So I was like, I might as well, experiment in guinea pig with you guys. Loud and clear. Thank you, Mother Lima Charlie. That's the phonetic alphabet for all you people that aren't in the military or like don't work at the airport or something like that. Hey everyone, how are you doing? What are you doing on Labor Day? Clearly, I'm working, my mom's working, a lot of people are working, but a lot of people are not. Are you grilling out? Is there food being eaten? Like, let me know what you guys got going on because I am clearly doing this the wrong way. So I wanted to come on here. I didn't necessarily really want to talk about my weight. I can say that, like, I think I gained a pound from yesterday. It's 10:30 p.m. there in Germany. Yes, I've never been to Germany, but I've been to the UK, and they're like 5 hours ahead. So I could imagine it would be even more ahead in Germany. Well, thank you so much. Good evening, good night. How are you doing today? I so I overate yesterday. So what I refer to overeating as is eating more than my meal prep or eating more than I had planned. So you guys, this week for meal prep, I'm having the ground beef, the vegetables, the coffee, the fat bombs, and the Jello and the Zip Fizz. So anytime I have anything more than that, I consider that overeating, which I did yesterday. I had a couple of Quest bars and just like I think some almonds, just extra food that I wanted because I haven't really been satisfied lately with my meal prep, or just like physically. Like I've just been wanting more food, but I thought that finishing my meal prep around 1:30 or finishing my eating window around 1:30 would help with my weight, but maybe I just ate too much yesterday. And then also, I did end up going to a bar to celebrate a friend's birthday last night. I didn't eat anything, but I had like 3 diet sodas at 11:30 at night, so maybe that had something to do when I weighed myself this morning. I'm not putting too much stock into it. This week, I am eating my meal prep, my low iodine meal prep. And so I stuck to it today. So that's good. I didn't work out this morning, but I am hoping to work out the rest of the week. But I'll see what my weight is looking like tomorrow. I'm going to start being more diligent, weighing in and posting over on my Facebook. With my Patreon, you can check out the description for my Patreon info. Let's look at some of the comments. There will be grilling, and I'm also making up something with spaghetti squash. Oh, I have 20 spaghetti squash to use up. Jeez Louise. Do you grow them? See, I have a lot of land in my backyard, and people are like, Autumn, you should make a garden. And I'm like, I should not. Like, I do not like to garden. I do not like landscaping or like grass or how do you not like grass? I know, right? But like It is not my thing. I don't like worms and bugs, and no, it's not for me. So, but that's amazing. I plan to fast today, but gave in around 2:30 and 8. I'll try again on Wednesday. You're planning on fasting the whole day, Brianna? That's okay. Just, I mean, 2:30 is good. I ate at 12:30. So I've already eaten from 12:30 till like 1 o'clock was my fasting window. I am doing pretty good with that. Um, Wrote down my September challenge goals today because I had a hard time remembering all my August goals. Yes, writing things down and documenting them is very important. I'm working today and watching the news to see where the hurricane is and if he's going to hit. I know, right? That is difficult. Florida is, or Dorian is like hitting all over, that coast. Be safe, you guys, as much as you can. My goals for September, I guess I'll go ahead and talk about it because I haven't explicitly said anything, but I haven't not. My main goals for September are to eat my meal prep, so to stay on plan, to not kind of, like stray on the weekends and overeat and things like that. Like, I just want to get back to being, disciplined, and to lift weights. So lifting weights at the gym yesterday really made me feel good. So I want to get back to doing that, and also to eat more. So you guys, I'm going to try to eat around 1,800 calories a day with my for September, and I'm going to see what that does. If I can eat 1,800 calories a day and lift weights and maintain my weight and in September around 185, that would be pretty awesome because I know that there would be some body recomp going on there, and 1,800 calories would help me to feel really satisfied. So, I mean, of course, if I lost weight, because once again, the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. We all know those things. But like, my weight is not super important to me. It's my body composition. It's getting rid of this gut, building up, these arms, getting rid of that jiggle. Y'all know what we're talking about. So it's just all about tightening up my body and getting rid of the fat and adding on muscle. Made it through an hour and a half of Zumba, and now I want to eat and nap. That sounds like you deserve it. So Zumba is great. I never really got into Zumba, but I've gotten into a lot of other dance style type workouts. You guys know I love to dance. So that is what I'll do that instead of Zumba. But I've really been loving the cardio kickboxing from Body Combat, Les Mills Body Combat so far. So that is awesome. Let's see. Hey, Autumn, could your medication be messing with your hunger? That is a good question, Debbie. I don't think it is because I haven't changed my medication. I've been on my same medication for like 6 months ever since I had my surgery. So nothing has changed in the past couple weeks to play with my hunger. I think it's just my body adjusting and just rebelling. So I think what happens is when you first start doing OMAD, you're eating a lot of calories at once, and your body's like, oh, I'm so full because I get to eat all these calories at once, and it's awesome. And I feel full for a long time, and I feel really satisfied. But as your body starts to adjust, your stomach gets used to having that many calories, and so you don't get that same initial like fullness that it takes to ease the mental hunger. So I think that's just what's happening. So I think that is when, we got to use our brains and we have to have discipline and power through that. So I don't think it has anything to do with it, but I'll definitely talk to my doctor the next time that I go. Yes, I have a large garden and an orchard. No, I hear orchard, I think bugs, okay? I used to have a peach tree in my backyard, and one summer that thing got like eaten by locusts, and like never again. Like they devoured my tree. Like they were all like on the trunk, and they were eating the fruit, and it looked like something from the apocalypse. And so I was just like, well, there's that. I guess I don't have a peach tree anymore. So no, I can't do it. More power to you, but I cannot do it. I also have Crohn's. Wish I could enjoy vegetables like you do. I crave all the salads. Yeah, before my surgery, vegetables were difficult. Like not being able to have romaine. I know that's a super weird thing to miss, but like it was tough. Like I really love vegetables. And so being able to have, broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, romaine, spinach, really important. So up until my surgery, I couldn't really eat those, but ever since my surgery, I've been doing great, and I'm really been enjoying my vegetables. Hey from Texas, hello, how are you doing? I teach Les Mills Body Flow and RPM. I like all their programs. That's amazing. I've actually been thinking about teaching like group fitness class. Like I love group fitness, and I was just like, I could probably kill this Les Mills like body combat, or at least a body step. Like I'm a step aerobics type person, so there are a lot of different things that I love. I've been thinking about that, but like that would literally just be one more thing to add on to my plate that I'm not really here for at the moment. So maybe it may be in a different life, but I love group fitness and group fitness classes, and part of me has always wanted to be a group fitness instructor. Hi, Autumn from Orlando. Signed up for your Patreon. I saw that, Kimberly. Thank you so much. I really, 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 really appreciate that. And for everyone that's become a patron, don't worry. So I'm sitting down over the next couple of days to get all the perks and benefits out to you guys. So I'll be inviting you to the private Facebook group. I'll be sending out links so that we can schedule our one-on-ones. I am just so excited to have you guys as patrons, and I really, really appreciate your support. So be on the lookout for all the different perks to come. Also, anyone who's bought swag, you can do that at www.watchautumnketo.com/swag. I am boxing up all the remaining swag orders that I have. And so I'll be shipping those tomorrow. So be expecting some swag this week. So, Labor Day is the day off from my software job, but that means it's a full day for me to do a bunch of Watch Autumn Keto stuff. So that's what I've been doing today. I've been editing a ton of videos. And so I've been watching some TV too, though. I got my water here. I've drunk like 3 of these so far, and I'm really proud of myself. I'm gonna have a gulp. Excuse me for a minute. Woo! I don't know why I've been thirsty today, and that feels great. I love wanting water because I want to drink it, but I do not want to have to force myself to drink it. So when I actually want water, that is awesome. Let's see. Hi from Nebraska. I'm inspired by your journey. Thank you so much, Vivian. That means a lot. I went to a friend's birthday party last night at a bar. I just drank nothing but diet sodas, but I was there talking to a bunch of their friends that I didn't know. And of course, keto invariably comes up, and I talk about how it's the best thing in my life and it's changed my life. And I talked about how yesterday was my 2-year keto versary, and I didn't even realize it until yesterday evening. So I I talked about that, and just talking about how when I see messages like that and people say they're inspired by like my journey and me losing weight and trying to lose weight and showing the real daily ins and outs, that means so much to me. And I really, really appreciate your support and your energy. I'm thinking about doing more frequent YouTube lives. I've just been kind of doing them over the last week to end out the Accountability August Challenge. But if I'm not gonna lie, like I love this. Like I love talking to you guys live. I love when you guys hop on here. But my question to you is, knowing that I live in Eastern Standard Time, what times are better? Like, do you think in the morning around 10 a.m. Eastern, or like in the afternoon around 4 p.m., the evening around 6 p.m.? Just hopping on once every other day, something like that, a few times a week, just to check in. What time works good for everyone? Go ahead and drop a comment. I would like that. I'm so looking forward to the one-on-one. I am in the council. I'm so excited, Debbie. Be on the lookout for the scheduling link today. And you can schedule anytime during the month. I have mornings, evenings, weekends. I am pretty much available all the time. So I cannot wait to talk to you either. I'm so excited. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? Morning. Okay, mornings work well. That is good. Try cutting the fat a little, or try bile supplements. Worked for me, and I have no gallbladder. Oh, that is interesting. What do you think? Is that to cut my hunger, or was that answering someone else? Oh, that was probably answering Linda. Autumn, when I eat too many fats, my gut goes crazy and I have bowel problems. Any ideas? Yeah, no, that's just the fat, so you can either try lessening the fat, or I found that my body adjusts to it after a while. So when I went, high fat, fewer carbs, My bowels definitely, had took some time to adjust. But after a week, they adjusted and kind of went back to normal. So I would just say give it time, or you can try those supplements as mentioned. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate that. I'm a teacher, so afternoon, evening is better. Good to know. Thank you very much. Yeah, I just between working my software job, so sometimes I have morning meetings, sometimes I have evening meetings. It's all over the place, but I want to be consistent because that is one of my favorite traits to have, not only with my diet but with my schedule. I try to keep the same regimen every day, so I'm trying to get on the schedule and work these in. That would be really exciting. But I just wanted to come on here. More bars on the Patreon. I see you, Dyron. Okay, so you guys, like, I was also talking about this yesterday too. I come from a creative musical background. Actually, I take that back. I mean, y'all know my mama. So, like, we are creative musical people, even though my degree is in business and I have an MBA. Like, I really struggle with both sides of myself, like the creative side versus the like the structural business side. Okay, everybody, hold on. This is my sister. Let me answer it real quick. Hey, Hammy, what's up? I'm on YouTube Live right now. Everyone says hi. Literally, no one is saying hi, but I'm anticipating they're gonna say hi, so I already said that for them. Oh my gosh. I'm not putting you, I'm not, I don't even know if it'll work. Here, let me see. Okay. Okay, you're on speaker. It's gonna work. Hey guys, you thought that I literally stumbled upon another one and didn't even know it. Like, tell me this is not Twin Tower. I don't. I really haven't called you all day. Yeah, no, you haven't called me all day. We haven't talked all day. I mean, tell me that's not crazy, and I did not know you were live right now. No, you did not know I was live right now. You're just interrupting like you do. Oh my God, people are saying, "Hey Amber," and I'm so over you. Yes. No. Hey guys. No. Yes. No. I mean, I'm feeling the energy to the phone. Oh my God. What were y'all talking about today? Just because I don't. No, we were just talking about my weight, talking about trying to figure out a time to like schedule recurring meetings. I talking about people signing up for Patreon and all the things that we're about to get started over there. So that's really exciting. Just chatting, seeing what people are cooking for Labor Day. You know what I'm talking about? Oh my God, it's totally a holiday. Who's off work? Like, I want to know who's at work. I'm off work, but I'm literally at work right now, which is one of the reasons I'm calling autumn. Devastating. Exactly. That's what I said. I'm working. Literally, mom is in the live too, and she's at work. Oh my God. Yeah, but let me call you. Yeah, let me call you when I'm off of here. All right. Okay, bye. Oh my God, I don't know how to hang up the phone. Okay, there it is. Okay, you guys. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Comment in the comments. We're the type of family where when somebody calls, you have to answer. Like, if you don't answer the phone, the next thought is that you're dead, Like, it's just like we live in a family where if I call my mom, she's going to answer. If I call my sister, now the funny thing is, my sister's liable not to answer and just ignore you, but she always gets mad if you don't answer when she calls you, right? So we live in like a really close, family. So I had to take that. If I would have missed that call, I would have never heard the end of it whenever I called her back. So I'm glad that I was able to get that call. Hi, Pauline. Let me know how the weather is. How's it going? So yeah, I'm just sitting here working. I am, doing some work. I'm packaging up some stuff. I don't think I'm going to exercise today, but today's a holiday, so I'm feeling okay about that. But my goals for September are to eat more and to lift more. Like, so when I was at KetoCon, Keto Savage said something that was important to me, or something that like kind of shifted the way I was thinking, and it was that when you're trying to change your body composition, you should focus on one or the other. You should focus on losing body fat or putting on muscle. You shouldn't focus on doing them both at the same time because you'll end up just doing neither very well. So I think I'm at the point in my life, especially with the way my hunger, especially with the way that my hunger is set up, is that I think this month it makes more sense to focus on lifting weights and building muscle so I can eat more, hopefully put on some muscle. And then I might start tapering a little bit after that. Okay, so my mom says you were talking about being part of a creative family. Yes, mom. I know I was talking about being part of a creative family. So what that means is me and my mom, she made that comment so that I could tell you guys that we have some creative things coming down the pipeline. So we are really excited about it, but be on the lookout. But yes, I come from a creative and musical family, and we got some things, irons in the fire, if you will. What about whack t-shirts? Yes, all the whack t-shirts. My goal is to launch on October 1st. You guys, I used to have t-shirts a while ago, but the thing is I couldn't really control the quality of the t-shirt. Like I'm a really touchy feely sort of person, so like I want to hold the shirt in my hand, I want to see exactly what it looks like before I send it to someone, and I couldn't really do that before. And so I just didn't like the way the shirts were turning out. So I was just like, I got to put this on the back burner until I can control the quality. So I am trying to get to a point where I am working on that in September so that I can launch some shirts for October. I have a ton of great ideas. I'm so excited because I love a good t-shirt and a good hoodie, right? So I'm working on that. So be on the lookout. But yes, they are coming. And like tank tops, all sorts of stuff. Yes. Nope, I'll text my brother and he doesn't respond for days. No, see, that's not my family. We ride into your house if you ain't responding. And the funny thing is, I live 2 minutes away from my mom. I live 1 minute away from my grandmother. I live 4 minutes away from my aunt, and I live about 7 minutes away from my sister. Like, we all live in the same area. So if I call you too many times and you don't answer, I'm liable to pop up at your house, So that's the type of family that we are, and I wouldn't have it any other way. That is so my family. You don't answer fast enough. Don't be surprised if somebody's showing up at your door. Yep, whether it's family, the fire department, or the police. Exactly. That is exactly my family, Lisa. Hi, James. Late to the game. That's okay, but at least you're here, though. That's all that matters. So does that mean that you shouldn't lift weights while trying to lose weight? No, I'm not saying that. I do think that lifting weights is important at all parts of your fitness journey, but it's there's lifting weights to like build strength and tone, and then but putting more of an emphasis on cardio, to where maybe you are doing cardio 3 days a week and lifting weights 2 days a week. But then there's like weightlifting to like put on muscle, and maybe you have it flipped, so it's lifting weights 3 days a week but cardio 2 days a week. So it's all about your priority. If you can find yourself, because generally what happens to get to a low enough body fat, you have to be at a calorie deficit. And when you're eating at a calorie deficit, some of that weight loss is coming from your fat, but some of it's also coming from your muscle. So it's like you want to build as much muscle up as possible so that when you start cutting down, you're preserving it while you're losing that body fat. So you definitely shouldn't do one or the other. It's a mixture of both. It's just like, it's like a 60-40, 70-30. Like, which one do you want to put your focus on? Because if it's 50-50, you're not really giving either one like the best effort, your better effort. If I don't answer the phone for my mom, I have 24 hours to call back, or my sister starts calling and texting. But yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, mom called you. Did you? And I was like, I was in the bathroom. Can I live? Like, exactly. That is exactly how my family is too. So yeah, so excited for the t-shirts. Me too. I'm so excited. Finally caught alive. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, I never catch you live. Well, I'm here. I'm live in living color, and I am just so glad to be out. And the time goes by, you guys. Like, we're 24 minutes. Aren't you guys sick of me? No, I really appreciate your support and you coming on here. But I look up and time has gone by. I just literally meant to pop on to tell you about my weight, tell you about how I'm feeling today. And then before I know it, a whole, sitcom has gone by. Speaking of sitcoms, I caught up on a lot of television today because it is a holiday after all. So I was watching, I was watching Will and Grace, which is great. Watching Bob's Burgers, which is great. You guys, if you don't know, I'm a huge TV junkie, so I watch a lot of television shows. And so we are gearing up into season premiere season, and I am very excited. So I actually had to go back and finish the last seasons of all the shows I'm watching because the season premiere is about to come out, and I gotta be caught up. So like, what shows are you guys watching? Leave them in the comments. Thinking this morning that some of your crafty subscribers can think of some ways to reuse the ZipFizz containers. There's got to be something. So yes, I actually received an email from someone a long time ago saying that she plans to use the ZipFizz containers for Vacation Bible School next year. So, that's probably going to be sometime in June for her church. So if I could save up my ZipFizzes between now and June and send them to her, like that way she'd have a lot of them. So I actually save all my ZipFizz containers for that very reason. If anyone has a crafty reason that they want some ZipFizz, containers, send me an email or something and I will post it and like we'll get you some ZipFizz, because I know there's a lot of ZipFizz drinkers in this community. And, we can get you your tubes, okay? We got tubes on deck. Let's see, you were spot on. I'm 55. I weightlift muscles 4 times a week, cardio nearly every night, and still gain weight if I don't eat right. Yeah. So, and so it's about doing both. Well, but so I'm focusing on lifting weights. And if I can, like I said, lift weights, eat 1,800 calories, and maintain my weight, that is for September, that'll be a goal. Eventually I do want to cut and I want to lose body fat, and that should probably see a reduction on the scale. But my goal is just to kind of build muscle, to kind of, bulk up for the winter. We got to put some weight on for the winter. Okay. We got to look swole in our sweaters. You know what I'm talking about? So, that's kind of my goal closing out the year. And then I will, I'll try to cut from there. But you guys know how I get. Whenever I restrict calories too much, I start to go crazy, which is another reason why I want to get my body used to eating at 1,800 calories, because right now for the past, couple months, I've been eating 1,500 calories and I've been doing pretty okay. So the thought process is, if I'm eating at 1,800 calories, when I start to cut, maybe the lowest I'll have to go is 1,500 calories, but my body will respond as if I'm eating at a 300 calorie deficit. So that's the goal. That's what I'm working on. Watching and drinking my ZipFizz can't get any better than that. No, it can't, Barb. What flavor are you having? That's exciting. I almost had a homemade fries attack today. Well, so I would never homemake the fries. So that keeps me out of danger, because, like, I'm not making no fries. But, like, if you did not give in, that's great. Just get through the day. You got this. I will say, full transparency, you guys. So that little cheat, issue that I had a couple of days ago, probably a week ago at this point, that made me realize that, going too far, the longer I go without maybe a cheat or something, or the more deprived I start to feel, that's really the issue. So I get to the point where I'm thinking about giving myself maybe like a cheat day or something, when it gets to the point where I'm like, if I don't, it's like pressure building up, and it's like, if I don't outlet this in a controlled manner, it's just going to go nuts, So I'm thinking about ways, like, I'm feeling good now, but I'm thinking about strategies for when those feelings come back up again, because they always do, and so it's just about having a strategy to manage that. And if that's having a cheat meal, or, having a burger and fries or something like that, like in a month or two, and that's what it takes, then that's okay. I don't want to gobble popcorn and Oreos because I just can't take it anymore, So I'm thinking about things, if things happen in the next, month or two, or those cravings come back, but I'm feeling good right now. And I'm also thinking that eating 1,800 calories should help me feel satisfied. So I don't need to get to that point, but I think it's not realistic to think that, like, I'll never have those cravings again. So I think the smart thing to do is figure out ways to, like, manage them and anticipate them without letting them build up and spill over. Can't wait to get back to the States to try this ZipFizz you guys speak of. I love it. I think it's delicious. It's an electrolyte energy supplement, and it makes me really happy. They don't really ship. I mean, you can get it off Amazon. I don't know if they ship internationally, but it is delicious. Donating my ZipFizz tubes to a local art institute in Nashville. That's amazing. See, there are so many creative things that you could do with your ZipFizz tubes. I use my ZipFizz containers for travel. I stay in places with kitchens, so I put my dry spices and seasoning in the containers. I have not tried liquids yet, but I will put them in Ziploc bag. I think that's a great idea. I know people, they put toothpicks in them. They put salt in them. They put like erythritol in them. You know, yeah, they're handy little tubes to transport things in. So that is something, you know, that you can do with your containers. I read peanut oil is not keto friendly, but peanut butter is okay. Yeah, so peanut oil and peanut butter are not the same thing. And like the oil from peanut butter is not the same thing. So peanut oil, it's not that they're not keto friendly, they're just not real, they're not good for you. So um Matt and Mega over at Keto Connect talk a lot about this, but you know, the oils that they have to really process in order to get oil out of, like the sunflower or the safflower oils and the canola oils, all of those oils have like a high omega 3 to 6 ratio or vice versa. I'm not going to be the one to tell you how it is, but they're just not good for you because of the omega ratios, and so you want to limit your intake of those. But peanut oil and like the oil in the peanut butter jar are not the same thing. Maybe upping your daily calorie intake will help you with the hunger thing. I quit tracking for the month of August and just stopped some of the hunger thing. It helped. So honestly, that is what I am planning to start next week. So this week, I'm eating in solidarity with my mother for her iodine treatment diet. But next week, what I am going to do is just not track my calories. So I've been doing this long enough to where I can kind of tell, how many calories a meal prep is. Like, okay, if I cook 2 pounds of meat and I split it over 6 servings, this is how many calories it's going to be. If I take this many cups of broccoli, or if I use this many ounces of cheese, so I can kind of get a feel for, how many calories things are. But then I'm going to see if like maybe having a half an ounce or an ounce of almonds or some pork rinds or something, just to get me to that satisfied place. As long as I stay with my fast, I'm counting that as a victory. So as long as I'm staying within my fasting window, that is what's most important to me. So you guys, I love my mother. We're at 32 minutes. She just sent me a text message that said, do a time check. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate you for keeping me on track. Because like I said, I could talk forever, but I don't want to use up you guys' Labor Day holiday. Like, somebody go eat a grilled meat for me, okay? My eating window is done. I'm done for the day. I have no option. But if you have options, you go eat you some meat. So I'm going to get off of here. I will talk to you guys soon. All my patrons, be on the lookout for more stuff coming in the week, and I'll see my YouTube friends and subscribers in the next few days. So love you guys. Have a good Labor Day, and I'm going to figure out how to turn this off from my computer. So let's see if I can end this from my computer. Like, I don't know how to do it. I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. I don't know how to end this thing. So we're just gonna sit here and talk, and I'm looking around. If anyone knows like literally how to make this stop, so please tell me, because like, am I just gonna have to X out the window? Am I just gonna have to X out the window? Like, is that what's happening? I'm just clicking around like a crazy person. All right, let's see. Nope, I think I'm about to send an emoji in the chat section. Yep, I am failing right now. So let's see what's happening. Nope. Love you guys. Bye, everyone. If you go ahead and log off, because I'm trying to figure out how to log off right now. So, I think I'm just gonna X the window out. And that's just gonna be what it is. All right. Oh no, at the bottom it says in stream. Okay, good. You know why, guys? Because my shirt is white, but the text is white. So I missed it, but I got it now. I found it. I'm clicking on the end screen. You guys are my favorite. I love you. Okay, bye.